All right, here we go.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, we've got Kent South versus Dieppe. And Dieppe this year has been a bit of a powerhouse in the league. They've only had one loss before Christmas, and that was against Shediac. And Kent South seemed to be coming alive at the end of right before the Christmas break. And they did very well in the tournament last weekend. So we're going to see if they can keep that rolling.
Yeah, we could keep the momentum.
Yes.
And we're playing at the Kagong Arena.
Yeah, and it's cold.
Yeah.
Inside and outside.
True. Could be worse. We could be at the Forum.
We could be at the Forum, yes. You don't feel your nose there. Yeah. Yeah. All right, we got the refs coming out on the ice. Linesman checking the nets. We're going to get ready for a starting lineup. And it looks like we've got in net will be Maxime Alain. That'll be starting this game. And it looks like we've got Poirier, Boucher, Cormier on point, and Gallon. And Cormier's line mate will be his cousin, Scholten. Yep. And we'll be playing with 9 forwards and 5 defense today. Or
looks about right.
That sounds right. Or no, there are 6 defense on there. So we'll have 3 defensive lines and 9 forwards. One of our forwards is out with a toe injury.
Yep. But he's here to support the team.
Yes, yep. Hey. All right, about ready for a puck drop. Here we go. And then Gallon wins the draw. Takes the puck, loses it. Poirier. That's Scholten with it. Scholten up to Boucher. Boucher gets it out to Gallant. Gallant across, in deep in the zone. And that comes around Scholten. Scholten tries to chip that up and loses it to Dieppe. Dieppe ahead. Dieppe. Estabrook takes a shot over the net. And Dieppe tries to keep it in deep. Here we go. Cormier with it. Cormier comes out of the zone. Cormier cuts to the center. Drops it for Poirier. Poirier shot on net. A little tricky shot. Gallon with it again. Back to Desroches, who's come flying in. Or was that Leblanc? Leblanc, big-bodied kid, trying to push some people out of the way. Estabrook sends that in deep. Bounces. Good stop. Alain. Here we go. Desroches with it. Across to Brisson. Brisson tips that, so no icing will be called. Brisson chases his man down. And Brisson gets it on his stick, but hits his own player. And Dieppe comes. Dieppe shoots that in. Oh, went underneath Alain's glove and went wide, thank goodness. And here we go. Leblanc. Or Desroches, sorry. Desroches. Now we have McPherson moving up. Brisson has it in center. McPherson moving towards center. Drops it back to Fougère. Fougère shot on net. That hits the leg and goes back. Oh, Fougère again. Chips that out front. There comes out and Breyer chips that up to Fougère. Fougère moving, chips it to McPherson. McPherson chips it in. Fougère goes to chase. McDonough in the corner. And that comes back, and Maya shoots that in. Wasn't it? Or Cormier. Cormier shoots that in. Breyer shoots that towards the net. Fougère gets it. Savoie trying to hit his man and does. Cormier has it. Cormier shoots that across to McDonough. McDonough heads in.
Nice stretch pass.
McDonough, that was a nice stretch pass. McDonough chips that in the corner, takes a hit. Here we go. Savoie coming down, trying to catch his man. They come in, shoot. Oh, and that goes wide. Dieppe gets a wide shot. Scholten chips that up, but goes back in the corner. Scholten again on his man, chips it away. Savoie right into his man. Dieppe trying to chip that out front and misses it. And here we go. Boucher's on the ice. Boucher with it. Boucher cuts to the center, cuts right in front of his own net, leaves it for Maya. Or Cormier, sorry. Cormier gets it. Oh, save, Alain. On the
Nice
back.
eye, nice eye from Alain.
Boucher again trying to chip that out. Boucher with it. Gets it across to Poirier. Poirier chips it up to himself. Poirier in, one-on-one. Poirier, sneaky shot. Poirier again gets it behind the net. Poirier out front. Oh, Gallon almost had it there. Poirier cuts across. Chips that back in. Deep. Gallon heading in. Dieppe has it, chips it out. Oh, LeBlanc was coming across hot there. Gallon shot on net. That'll be 3 shots for us. Maya from the point off the crossbar. Up into the net.
It's a few inches, maybe an inch off.
Yeah.
They're on bar, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter of a small.
Yeah. If it had hit a little bit lower, it would have been in. Yeah. Okay, we've got McPherson, LeBlanc, and Brisson on the ice. McPherson wins the draw, back to Maillet. Maillet has it, shoots towards the net. High, over the net, high stick coming. Nope. Waved off. Maillet back to get it. Maillet turns and cuts. Maillet deep, gets the man off him, across center, into the zone. Maillet in deep, hits his man. Maillet is still with the puck behind the net. Maillet is still wreaking havoc back there. And that comes out, chip. Dieppe tries to chip it up, and Brisson gets a shot on net. Comes back. Maillet is back on point, and they chip that out. Hits the Dieppe player in the back. Intense out, Brisson in deep. McPherson going for it. And that'll be icing. Dieppe.
That's good pressure. They iced it just to make sure they got a change here. That's good pressure.
Yeah, it is. 7:19 left in the first period. And we've got Savoie, McDonough, and Fougère on the ice now. Savoie wins the draw. Back to Desroches. Desroches shoots on net. Then Fougère back with it. Fougère tried to chip that to the point, but didn't get there. And McPherson comes back, and Desroches has it. Desroches almost lost it. Desroches did lose it. Now there's 3 white jerseys coming in on one, and shoots it wide. And again in the front, oh, save, and a score on the rebound. And that would have been
the importance of body first in front of net.
yeah, that was Dufour that got that goal for Dieppe.
There's a lot. It's quick. It's quick. There's a lot of sticks going around, and
Yes.
it's easy to say the points from here.
Check those.
They're making all the hard work on the ice.
All right, Gallon wins the draw. Back to Cormier. Cormier across to Scholten. Scholten looking, gets it to Poirier. Poirier comes across center. Poirier gets in the zone. Poirier shoot off a shin pad. That goes back onto Gallon's stick. Gallon tries to thread that through to the front, but doesn't get there. Cormier was going to pinch, but and Dufour goes around him, and we've got Poirier came back, knocked that off Dufour's stick. Gallon chips that out, gets it out. Scholten has it behind the net. Scholten, 2 white jerseys on him. Boucher tried to chip it out, and it stays in. Brisson into his man. Gallon across to Boucher. Boucher moving up. Boucher into the zone. Boucher chips it in deep. Brisson there all by himself with it. Brisson chips it out front. Brisson, long stick, loses it. And we got Maillet right into his man. Maillet still trying to come around. Shoots it out front. Oh, off a shin. They get it up and not out. Here we go. Cormier with it. Cormier comes across the blue line. Cormier across center. Esterbrook's chasing him. And LeBlanc in. Oh, LeBlanc was just going for the body. Again for the body. Comes to the point. Maillet with it. Maillet shoots. Wrist shot. Oh! The rebound was there for LeBlanc. LeBlanc gets it out front again, and it's there. And is it in? No, off the back. Oh, little shot after. Okay, we've got line change coming. And here we go. We're going to have Savoie, McDonough, and Fougère on the ice now. On point, we've got Maillet, Desroches. And Savoie wins the draw. Comes back to Desroches. Shot on net. Oh, nice. Fougère with it behind. Maillet chips in. Whoa. They're coming out, and that'll be icing. Yeah.
Pressure, good pressure.
Yeah. And we're going to have Savoie coming to take the draw just to the right of the Dieppe netminder. And Dieppe wins the draw. They come out of the zone, cross the blue line, chip it down. That'll be icing.
Perfect.
I guess he didn't know he had to get past the red line.
Yeah.
Right? Before he shoots that in.
Trial and error.
Trial and error, yeah. They get enough whistles, they'll figure it out. All right. And we've got Savoie taking the draw again. And Dieppe wins the draw. Goes in the corner, chips it around to the far side. And Breyer trying to run interference, but here Dieppe comes in with a
Nice.
Drury shot right on goal. Nice save, Alain.
With this team, we got to be careful not to have any
Rebounds.
Rebound. Yep.
Yeah,
Totally
yeah, they're.
See all that stuff learning from.
Yeah,
your
yeah,
guys?
I know,
Oh,
I
my God,
know. There's death on the rebound.
I feel like you're getting smarter.
All right, Dieppe wins the draw. They have it behind the net and shoots it right out front. That goes right through the crease. Here we go. Gallon took a hit. And Dufour with it. Oh, and that comes out. They chip it back to the point. They shoot it all the way in. And Alain, glove save.
Nice eye. Nice eye on the puck.
His puck tracking seems to be on right now. So that's going to go good. And we've got Gallon taking the draw along with Boucher and Poirier. Gallon wins the draw, but gets it over to Poirier. Chips it up. And it's in the Dieppe zone behind the net. Poirier going back. Boucher, sorry, going back. And they get it back. Poirier keeps it in. Oh, called offside. Okay.
So when they call an offside like that, does the puck have to fully cross the blue line, like the last line of the blue line, or has to?
Yeah,
cross
it
a
has
little
to.
bit?
You're supposed to be able to see some white.
Oh, okay.
Okay, McPherson taking the draw. McPherson wins the draw. Schulten chips it in deep. McPherson chasing the puck. Gets it. McPherson behind the net. Needs some help from Brisson, but didn't get there. Maillet shoots that right on net. Chip behind. McPherson with it behind the net. McPherson chips it out front. And Leblanc keeps it in deep. Leblanc going behind the net. Gets it out front. Schulten shoots it towards the net. That just went wide. Brisson backhand right into the goaltender.
Nice pressure.
Good pressure. Oh, it's going to come if we keep that up.
Yeah. First period, 3 minutes 25 on the clock.
And we're going to have McPherson taking the draw here. And on point, we've got Schulten and Maillet. McPherson, they win the draw. Schulten shot right on net.
Oh, nice.
Bad save. And Dieppe chips that out to center. Maillet with it. Maillet trying to find a place for it to go. He chips it out, and that'll right into LeBlanc's glove. He chips that in deep behind the net. And McPherson was chasing. Schulten, it gets past him. That comes out. Brisson with it now. Brisson moving up. Brisson hits LeBlanc with it. LeBlanc chips it in deep. McPherson behind the net. Chips that right out front and on the Maya stick. Maya in. That hits the body. Maya again shoots it towards the net wide. And here we go. Oh, that comes back out and Dieppe gets it out. Here we go. Maya with the puck in his own zone. And they're going to chip it up, or he's going to carry it in. Chips it up to McPherson. McPherson sends that in, not deep, hits the linesman. McPherson has it. McPherson sends that in deep, and Kent South will go for a line change. Here we go. We got McDonough, Fougère, and Savoie coming on. McDonough running interference. Savoie chips that up off a leg, and Dieppe keeps it in. Scholten with it behind the net. Scholten over to Fougère. Fougère waft on that one, chipped it out to center. And Savoie chasing his man down. Dieppe chips that back. Desroches off his skate. Desroches coming back hard. Breyer gets it on McDonough. McDonough chips that up to center. And Dieppe has possession. Dufour. Dufour coming across center. Dufour coming in. Dufour tries to deke and chip around. Alain will glove. Freeze that, and we'll get a whistle in the zone. And that'll be just to the left of Alain. Okay, Gallon going to
1 minute 42 on the clock, first period.
Gallon, Poirier, and Desroches chipped that up. It went to the point. Dieppe shot on net. That's wide. Oh, over the net. That hits the netting, and there's a whistle. And that'll come to the right of Alain. So we've got Desroches and Breyer on. And Gallon, Poirier, Boucher. Gallon wins the draw. Goes to Breyer. Breyer trying to find a place to go with it. Breyer chips that around. Tries to get it to Boucher. And then it comes out. And nice blocker save. Nice. Okay, Gallon gets that across off a leg, heads back. Desroches going for it. Desroches tries to get that out. And here we go. Boucher has it. Boucher and Poirier coming out of the zone. Boucher chips that in deep. Boucher behind the net, and Dieppe has possession. And he's got time. Boucher gets there, takes him off the puck, and nope, he keeps it. And here we go. Dieppe comes across center. Dieppe gets in, shoots that in deep. Dieppe will go for a line change. And we got one back checker for Dieppe. And Boucher gets it back to Scholten. Scholten's moving up. Scholten turns back. Scholten tries to stretch that up. And that goes back to Dieppe. McPherson on the ice now. Leblanc. And no high stick there. Cormier has it. Cormier chips that around to Brisson. Brisson tries to chip that up. That goes to the point. Dieppe shoots it in deep. Goes around. Leblanc coming. Leblanc into his man. And Cormier running a little interference. And that'll be the end of the first period. We'll take a break, but that was a good first period overall. I think
effort was
Kent South's holding their own here, so we're going to take a little break, 40 seconds.
Back in a short period of time.
Okay. Period. And Dieppe wins the draw. Brisson with the puck on his stick. Brisson comes out, gets it to Leblanc. Leblanc chips it ahead. and it goes in the Dieppe zone. Godet has it behind his net, and he chips it up and gets it out. Leblanc has the puck. Leblanc trying to find a place for it to go, and Dieppe will chip it in the Kent South zone. Desroches sends that around to Maillet. Just a little too far for him, but Leblanc comes and gets it. Hits McPherson on the move. McPherson. He backs up. McPherson trying to find a way to get in. McPherson comes in. Oh, and that comes right off his stick. And Cormier has it behind the net. Cormier can get wound up. He can really move. Here comes Cormier. He has control of the puck. He comes out of the zone, hits the blue line, gets it across the center, but not out into the zone. Maillet chips that up. Maillet tries to get it up. Foujal with it. Foujal across, tried to hit McPherson. Dufour with a shot on net, high. And Dieppe has it out of the zone, and shot on net, and Alain wanted a freeze. He wanted a face-off. He didn't like how things were going, so he said, I'll just hang on to it till they blow the whistle.
Sometimes it's better to reset.
Yeah. It's always better to reset, though, in the other zone. I like
You're right, you're right. Yep.
Okay. We got Savoie taking the draw. Dieppe wins the draw, and that goes off a leg. Chip back, and again, off a skate. Another shot behind the net. That goes around. Dieppe with a shot off a leg again. And they get it out front. Cormier with it. Cormier coming out of the zone. Cormier looking to hit. No, he didn't see McDonough. That was wide open over on the other side. And there we go. McDonough was in front. Cormier with it. Gets it to the point. Point comes in. Oh! God, almost got it. Dieppe will ice that puck. And
Whatever.
that was a good attempt.
That was a good attempt. Yep.
10:01 left in the second period. That was a good burst there.
Yep.
All right. Here
Gotta
we
keep
go.
it up. That's all.
We've got Gallon, Boucher, and Poirier on the ice. On point, Maillet and Scholten.
You got second period.
Texas wins the draw.
9:57.
Doesn't have possession right now. Dieppe has possession behind their net. They come out, trying to shoot it up. That goes up, and that will be icing. A lot of icings in this game from
A
Dieppe.
lot of icing. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, these are maybe signs that we're putting good pressure on them.
There are. Yeah, well, I would like to see the shots on net. We've had a lot. Yeah, Gallon taking the draw. Gallon, Dieppe wins the draw. Dieppe behind the net. Get it out. Melançon. That hits Gallon's stick. Gallon chipped that, not deep enough. Gallon again with that big long stick. He keeps it and gets it over to Scholten. Scholten chips it ahead to Poirier, but Poirier loses it to the Dieppe player. Poirier again in the zone. Here we go. Gallon and Poirier creating a little interference. Maillet with it. Shoots that in right on net. Pad save. And Gallon going back, chasing the puck here. Boucher flanking his man. Oh, and Poirier tried to step into his man, and they get it off his stick, and he shoots that, gets it out front, and no shot. And again, we've got 3 red jerseys. It looks like Boucher, Maillet going behind the net. Maillet has it now. Maillet looking for somewhere to bank it to, and that goes right to the point. Blocker save. Poirier on his man. Poirier and McPherson's there. And Maillet comes behind the net again. Maillet chips it up to Boucher. Boucher chips that ahead to McPherson. McPherson comes across center. McPherson into the zone. McPherson keeps it in deep. And getting a line change here. Now we've got Brisson on. Brisson with, and that's Maillet in his man. Brisson has the puck now. Brisson chips that ahead to Leblanc. Leblanc chips it out to McPherson. McPherson shoots that in. Goes around. Brisson has it. Brisson keeps it in. Nobody. Oh, LeBlanc hits his man, and here we go. Dufour for Dieppe moving up. Dufour tries to split the defense. Dufour gets a shot that goes wide, and LeBlanc chips that up. And here
Nice
we go.
red card.
Savoie, if he can get there, no icing will be called.
Even though if you touched it, it's all because he was on the other side of the
He was
line.
on the other side of the red line.
So in the case that you're going to throw it in or shoot it as an offside, if you align it with the goalie,
If you hit the goaltender,
it's not an offside.
it's no icing. It's not an icing.
It has to go past the line, the last line.
Correct. Okay. Savoie wins the draw. That goes back to Desroches. Desroches off his own net. And Fougère has it. Fougère, Savoie chips it out, gets it out. Fougère chasing. Estabrook's down on one leg. And Dieppe turns around and is coming in the zone. Dieppe shoots that wide. Here we go. Fougère chips that off the boards. Fougère again with it. And Dieppe has it. Godet shoots that in. Desroches goes around. Desroches tries to chip that over to McDonough. It goes off his stick. Savoie chips that up, but not out. Here we go again. Breyer with it. Breyer up to McDonough. McDonough touches that, goes in the zone. And Dieppe has possession behind their net. And they get it out to Estabrooks. Estabrooks to Thibodeau. Thibodeau cuts in front and goes right over the goaltender. And Poirier chips that out of the zone. Dieppe will chip that back in wide, and there's a penalty coming.
Nope, Breyer got hurt, I think.
Breyer got injured in the corner. I did not see what happened there.
I don't see what happened, but I think he got. I don't know if he's limping a little bit, so maybe just an odd fall or.
Yeah, might have gone down the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hobbling off the ice there onto the bench. Okay,
looks like he's sitting on the main bench. He might be all right.
Wins the draw. And we got Poirier coming in. Poirier on his man. Hits his man hard. Oh, big hit, Poirier. There we go. Schulten chipped that. That's offside. Poirier touched that on the other side of the blue line. And we'll get a face-off just outside the zone in front of the Kent South. Oh, no. It'll go in front of the Dieppe bench. All right. Here we go. Gallon wins the draw. Back to Schulten. Schulten tried to get that across right in front. And Alain had to be alive there. Gallon gets it again over to Boucher. Boucher doesn't get it. Dieppe shoots that wide. Savoie shot. And Melançon has that behind the Dieppe Kent South net. Dieppe shoots that back in deep. Schulten takes his man Poirier, chips that up, and that's offside. And Cormier across to Poirier. Poirier chips that, not out. Dieppe shoots that again, goes wide. Here we go. Boucher. Boucher chips that up to himself. Boucher tried to get it out, but doesn't. Dieppe keeps it in and shoots that. Dufour shot that over the net. Poirier again with it. Poirier chips it back into the corner for Schulten. Schulten chips that around. Gallon gets it. Gallon tries to chip that to Boucher. Boucher chips that out and will ice the puck and get a line
First
change.
pair of legs.
Yeah, I don't think there wasn't anything going right there for Kent
Yeah,
South
the momentum
to break out of the
wasn't,
zone. 5:01 left in the second period.
It's almost like you're working on a problem. You put the tools there, you walk away, and you come back and you find a new solution.
Yeah. Or you put a new set of tools on the ice. All right, McPherson taking the draw. Dieppe wins the draw. And Desroches going back to get it. And Dieppe comes out of the corner, still has possession. Kent South chips out on the glass, not out. Brisson has it. He shoots that around for Leblanc. Leblanc has it. Leblanc turns, spins, doesn't get it out. Dieppe shoots it back in. Desroches. Desroches chips out ahead to Brisson. Brisson chips out around to Leblanc. Leblanc looking for someone to shoot it to. Leblanc gets it to center, not onto a Dieppe stick. McPherson back checking here. Leblanc was coming like a freight train, and they sidestep him. Laundry shoots towards the net, off the blocker. Nice save, Alain. Yep, shoots up behind the net. Leblanc with it. Leblanc takes his time, off a leg, comes back, goes back in the corner. Now we got Maya with it. Maya going behind the net. Maya turns, spins, comes the other way, turns again, and gets it to Leblanc. Leblanc to McPherson. McPherson back to Leblanc, not out. And Desroches goes back for it. Desroches has it. Across to Leblanc. Leblanc chips it ahead for himself. Leblanc has it. Leblanc, he hits one man. Another one goes down. McPherson has it, gets it to the point. Maya has it. Maya fighting to keep it in. Thibodeau chips it out. Brisson comes back, picks the puck up. Brisson chips that out of the zone. And that'll be a glove pass. And the face-off will come into the Dieppe zone. 3:20 left.
So as long as you catch the puck, you drop it in the same location, it's okay. But if
you touch it, if you drop it in the same spot and somebody else touches it on your team, it's a glove pass.
Okay.
You can glove pass to yourself.
Okay.
Okay. Dieppe wins the draw. They get it up. Thibodeau coming into the zone. Thibodeau shoots, glove save. Alain.
Nice eye. Second period, 3 minutes, 11 on the clock left. I'm asking all these questions. I want to make sure everybody's informed. So
that's right. That's right. Okay, Savoie taking the draw here. Is it? No, Boucher taking the draw. Sorry. Oh, out front and what a save, Alain.
Oh, nice eye.
And we've got Savoie, McDonough, and Fougère on the ice right
now. Brooks is usually pretty dangerous in front of the net, so yes. he had an eye on him.
Savoie taking the draw. Savoie loses the draw. Dieppe has possession. Godet across to his line mate. They shoot it off a body into the corner. Estebrooks right out front. Fougère going for the puck. Fougère chips that back. Gets it to Cormier. Cormier loses it. They chip that. Oh! And that goes off of the goaltender in the net.
It hit the opposite bar. I think it hit the opposite bar.
I think it hit the back of the goaltender, hit the bar, and in the net. Yeah, chipped it right over. But we'll have to go back and look at the replay. Yeah. There's no instant replay.
2 minutes 49 that second period.
Our cameraman's doing the best he can. All right, 2-0. Yeah. It's out. Wins the draw. Desroches up to Boucher. Boucher brings it across the line. Boucher loses it. And Dupuis has that behind the net. Dupuis up. And Gallon gets that. Gallon across to Breyer. Breyer's back on the ice. Breyer ships that in the zone. In deep behind the net. And the netminder will freeze that for a face-off. And are we getting a line change or getting some advice? Looks like we're getting some advice here. All right. We've got Gallon, Poirier, Boucher on the ice. Boucher is going to take the draw. Boucher. Kent South wins the draw, but doesn't maintain possession. Kent South kicks that back into the... And Dieppe will ice that. Weissing waved off. Desroches back to get it. And Boucher into his man. Desroches chips that ahead, out of the zone. So Savoie gets that to his line mate, back to Savoie. Poirier coming. Poirier was trying to chip that. And Gallon comes in, no icing. No offside, sorry. Shoots that wide, chips it in the corner. Chips that to the point for Desroches. Desroches hits Gallon right in the back. And Poirier chips that in deep for Boucher. Boucher tried to chip that out front. Chips it out front. Gallon with it. Oh, couldn't get the shot away. He was in too tight. And Desroches coming like a freight train. That stays in. And Dieppe will freeze the puck.
I mean, they got 2 points on the board, but we're playing good. And we get a lot of chances, get a lot of little odd shots and stuff. So it's,
the score is not dictating the pace of the game.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah. I think Kent South knows they're close.
Yep.
They know they're close to a goal. They just got to get one to get momentum.
True.
Okay, we got McPherson taking the draw, flanked by Leblanc and Brisson. And McPherson wins the draw, but Dieppe gets it out. And Maya will chip that off the stick of, looks like Daigle. They get it out of the zone to Leblanc, up to McPherson. McPherson gets across center. McPherson chips that in, but Dieppe has possession. Brisson chasing, and McPherson coming across, and Dieppe chips that in deep. Scholten gets that around to Brisson. Brisson chips that out past the blue line, and Dieppe shoots that up, but off of Leblanc's skate, deep into the corner. They try to chip it out, and that goes to center. Oh, Dieppe, they missed it. That went across like 3 sticks before anybody got possession. Off of the leg of the linesman, and Dieppe will shoot that in. Poirier going. Poirier into Dufour. He gets the puck away from Dufour. Poirier gets rubbed on the board. Or Maya, sorry.
Maya, yep.
Maya coming. Maya keeps it in deep. McPherson has it behind the net. He chips it back around. Maya tries to keep it in and does. Maya with it. Maya with it behind the net. Maya and Fougère back to Maya. Brisson has it. Brisson to the net off a knee pad. Maya with it. Maya shoots towards the net. Oh, tricky, and it does no goal. That went through and nobody was there. And Dieppe will shoot that in, and that's the end of the second period.
It could have been easy 2-2 there. There's a couple odd chances that
could have been 2-1. You mean?
Well, we had 2 shots. That one, and there was another one that came pretty close.
Oh yes. But I would take 1 goal.
Yep,
right
exactly.
now.
Yep. Oh yeah.
All right, we're gonna take a break. Yeah, we're getting some parenting advice from the cameraman here while everybody was out on break. Yeah. And, okay.
Every game gets
the
fun.
draw. Oh, and Savoie, he was coming in like a wrecking machine there. All right, Dieppe shoots it in deep. And the one thing is, Kent South has Breyer. He's coming across.
Yeah, Breyer. Yeah,
he's shooting
good.
it in,
That's all right.
in deep. And we've got Fougère and McDonough going in the corner. Fougère into his man. McDonough has it. He chips it to the point. And Cormier with a shot glove save. And that finder. One thing that Kent South has been doing good, because usually when Dieppe gets 1 goal, they go on a stretch and they get 3 or 4, and the score's tight.
Yeah, exactly.
So they've been playing well.
That's what I kind of meant when I said 2-2. I mean,
Savoie wins the draw back to the point. Oh, and Cormier couldn't keep it in. Cormier has it back to his line mate Breyer. Breyer, he goes across back to Cormier. Cormier gets it up to Fougère. Fougère chips that in, and no icing on the play. And we're going to get line change, and Breyer gets it. He shoots it back in. Oh, good stick by Estabrooks there.
Yeah.
And that will be icing Dieppe.
That was a nice eye on Maya, on the blue line.
Yeah.
He picked up on Thibodeau and made sure that he wasn't able to touch the puck.
Yeah. He just threw him off balance enough so he couldn't chip it. All right. Now we got the line of Gallon, Boucher, and Poirier on. And Gallon taking the draw here. And Kent South, well, Gallon won the draw. He has it. He's going in deep. Tried to chase that down. And then this comes to the point to Derosh. Derosh shoots that towards the net. Oh, and a bouncing puck goes over Gallon's stick. Gallon back to the point to Maya. Maya shoots that towards the net. In goes wide behind the net. Boucher coming back. And they'll shoot that out. And that, if it makes it, will be icing. And I'm not sure it's going to get there. Nope. Icing waved off. So Maya has to try to freeze the puck here, wait for some help.
Yep.
And now we got 3 red jerseys in the corner. And we've got Boucher dug it out and goes on Maya's stick. Maya gets it around to Boucher off the boards, up to Gallon. Gallon has Poirier with him. Gallon chips it over to Poirier. Poirier shot on net. Oh, nice save.
Nice play.
Nice play. Nice exchange there. 10-13 left in the third period. A lot of time left to tie this game up.
Yep.
Yep. All right. How you doing there, Martin?
Yeah, we can say a little thank you to Maya Productions.
Yeah. All right. McPherson takes the draw. Kent South. Dieppe has possession. Dieppe shoots it out. Oh, it comes to center. And Dieppe again with it. And Brisson chipped that. And Cormier with it. Cormier comes across, cuts across a bunch of men. Cormier across center. Cormier has Dufour on him. Cormier into the corner. Cormier tries to chip that out front. Yep, Brisson has it on his stick. Brisson takes a hit. Takes another hit. Brisson comes out with it. Brisson still with the puck. Chips it to the point. Schulten with a shot on net. Hits a skate. And Schulten tried to come across to hit his man and missed. Maya here. Maya riding his guy into the corner. Maya with the puck. Maya, it's in his feet. And McPherson comes back, chips that around, and nobody there. Hits the referee, chips it back to Schulten. Schulten has it. Over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc tried to hit McPherson on the move. McPherson has it. McPherson. And McPherson loses it to Benoit. Benoit loses it. Breyer, nice pick off there. Hits McPherson. McPherson comes in. That hit. Oh. Breyer has to come around and move quick. Maya here. Benoit trying to move towards the net. Oh, right out front. And they chip it out. And Breyer gets out of harm's way. And again, over the net, a shot. And we got Fougère coming around. Fougère tried to hit his man, missed. And off a skate. That comes out. And they chip it up. McDonough tries to hit. Oh, and they keep it in. Esterbrook keeps it in. Thibodeau shoots that right out front. Goes to the point. Dieppe shoots that in tight. Maya tried to freeze it. It comes back out. Esterbrook turns, spins, shoots. That goes wide. Breyer behind the net. Big hit on Breyer. McPherson on the ice still. Here we go. Fougère ice that. And we'll get a line change. And we'll have Gallon coming on the ice with Boucher and Poirier. 8 minutes left in the third period. And Gallon taking the draw here. Gallon wins the draw, and they don't maintain possession. Dieppe chases it behind the net. Deroche coming, lined his man up, but pulled back. Poirier gets it out of the zone, and Boucher was coming across to hit his man. He dropped the puck. Poirier with it. Poirier starts on the move. Poirier across center. Chips that in the zone deep. And here we go. Boucher into his man. Boucher gets possession. Can't chip it out. And it comes right up front. Gallon shoots. Oh, and it goes wide. Cormier shoots. Again wide. Gallon with it. Gallon tries to get that. Doesn't shoot it to the point. They get it out. Poirier gets it in front. Gallon has it again. Gallon shoots right on the goaltender. Poirier takes a hit from behind. Or Boucher did, sorry. And that should have been maybe a cross check there. And Dieppe comes in tight. Oh, and he loses it. Cormier coming out of the zone. Turns, spins, waits for a line change. Gets it around. And Fougère on the ice now, and they keep coming back. Breyer chips that out. and it comes out of the zone. Poirier is still on the ice, and Dieppe shoots that back in deep. Breyer comes out. Breyer has it. Breyer tries to chip that up to Savoie and doesn't get there, and Dieppe shoots right on net. Dufour has that shot. 6:27 left in the third. And we are going to have Savoie taking the draw here. Savoie wins the draw. Breyer has the puck, tries to chip it up to Savoie. Dieppe nobody has clean possession right now. Savoie on his man in the corner. Savoie trying to chip around. Schulten has it. Chips that back to Breyer. Breyer off the board, chips it up to McDonough. McDonough has to chase it. That'll be icing.
Six minutes, 6 seconds on the board.
Okay, Savoie coming back to take the draw just to the right of Alain. And here we go. Savoie taking the draw here. Savoie wins the draw, but it goes to Dieppe possession. Dieppe shoots at it. Savoie right over his man. Holy, here we go. And Dieppe still has possession while he's on his knees. Thibodeau shoots at and right back. Oh, what a save, Alain. And here Dieppe again from the point. Tipped high over the net. Thibodeau has possession behind in the corner. And then Savoie comes across. They chip that up. McDonough comes out of the zone. McDonough cuts across. McDonough chips that in. Goes in the corner. Fougère chasing. Fougère into his man. Savoie gets it. And Dieppe will come out of the zone. Dieppe chips that out. And Benoit coming in. Estabrooks has it. Estabrooks shoots high. Leblanc on the ice. Leblanc across to McDonough. McDonough has it. And McDonough into his man. And Dieppe comes and McDonough wreaking havoc here. And Desroches chips that up. Desroches into his man, but doesn't move him too far. Maya behind the net. Maya comes around. Up to Leblanc. Leblanc chips that out of the zone. Off Leblanc's skate. Center. And nobody. They waft on it. And here Leblanc comes across. Leblanc has possession. Leblanc gets in. Tries to shoot, but too many sticks in the way. McPherson in the corner. Leblanc. McPherson has it. McPherson chips it to Leblanc. Back to McPherson. McPherson chips it to the point. Maya chips that back in deep in the corner. Leblanc. And the netminder will freeze that for a face-off. 4:25 left in the third period. Well, it seemed if we can maintain possession, we can get a couple of shots on net. Eventually, maybe the hockey gods will let us have a goal.
Yep. Oh, I'm sure it's coming.
Okay, McPherson taking the draw here. McPherson wins the draw. No possession yet. And Dieppe tries to chip it out. Brisson shoots that in deep. Dieppe has possession on the board. Schulten pinching to keep it in. Gets it to McPherson. McPherson has it. McPherson chips it to Brisson. And Dieppe has it behind their net. Tries to chip it up on the boards. They chip it out. And we keep it in. And Boucher right now. Here we go. McPherson has it. McPherson almost lost it. And Cormier chips that in deep. Schulten pinching. Schulten tries to keep it in. Brisson almost kept it in. Here we go. Boucher. In center. McPherson lifts his stick. And they'll shoot that in and icing Dieppe.
Oh, that's all right.
Okay.
If they're yelling at their players, means that we're doing a good job.
Not impressed with his players right now. Yeah. Okay, we've got Gallon coming to take the draw. Yes. Gallon along with Boucher and Poirier. Gallon. Dieppe wins the draw. Chip it behind their own net into the corner. And Dieppe chips that out. And Maya's got to come hard. And he's got a player coming hard after him. Maya with it behind the net. Maya again chips that over to Poirier. Poirier chips that, tried to chip it out and doesn't. And Breyer has it. Breyer gets it. Breyer has it on the boards. Dago for Dieppe has possession. Dago with it. And two bodies go into the Dieppe player. Leblanc from Dieppe shoots that wide. And Dieppe shoots that in deep. Maya with it behind the net. And Poirier takes a hit. Gallon coming hot. Gallon across center. Gallon gets it into the zone. Has possession. Gallon. Oh! He just got robbed. He was coming in all alone. Poirier comes back and help. Gallon and Poirier on the boards. Breyer watching his man. Dieppe chips that out. And will that roll for icing? Or they got no. Just goes right to Alain. He has to freeze the puck. 2:29
almost
left
like
in
metal
the third.
and magnet.
Yep, almost like a magnet going right toward it. You saw it took it was like a golf shot. Yeah, right. It started to curve really. Okay, here we go. There's no what? There's been no penalties in this game.
No.
Yeah, it's been a good, clean hockey game. Yeah. No penalties.
Yeah, you're right.
Good. Dieppe gets possession. Poirier chips that in deep. Deroche tries to get it out. McDonough does get it out. McDonough trying to keep it out. Nope. Dieppe brings it back in. And we got Cormier on it. And that goes behind. And Alain will freeze that for a face-off. 2:13 left in the third. And all right, we're getting a line change. And we're going to have the line of McPherson, Leblanc, Brisson. And McPherson wins the draw. Cormier gets possession. And that goes on a Dieppe stick. Dieppe shoots towards the net. And Alain, glove save.
That in.
Yep. Alain's been very solid this game.
Yeah.
Really solid behind there. Good puck tracking. And all right. Let's see. Oh, timeout.
Timeout.
And not sure who called the timeout, but both teams will take it.
Yep. No, the guys have been playing pretty good.
Yeah. The lines have been rolling well, and without a doubt, Kent South has had their chances. They just couldn't capitalize. A lot of shots on net.
Yep. Good odd bounces, but if you look at the trends, we seem to be doing a lot better. So just keep the momentum on. And
both Dieppe goals were rebound goals.
Yep.
So if you get 2-3 cracks at it,
true.
Eventually it's going to go in.
Yep.
Right? Eventually.
Yep.
So supposed to. Yes. And all right, looks like our timeout's coming to an end. And Kent South will take a draw just to the left of Alain. And we're going to have the line of McPherson, Brisson, and Poirier. Okay, a little bit of a line change here, and it comes out. Brisson on the chase. Oh, and Dieppe doesn't get it all the way out. And that shot in, it'll be Maya has it possession behind the net. Maya chips that up to Poirier. Poirier tried to chip that out to McPherson on the move, but McPherson gets it out of the zone, but not going anywhere. Estabrooks for Dieppe brings it in. Estabrooks coming in. Estabrooks chips it in deep for Benoit. Benoit into his man. Benoit right out front. Oh! And he shoots that over the net, Thibodeau does. Cormier trying to come out of the zone off of Thibodeau's skate. Thibodeau and Cormier go down. And here we go. We've got McPherson behind the net. McPherson chips that around to the point. That goes right on the point, and a shot. Save Alain. Okay. 1:11 left in the third period, and we're going to have the line of Fougère, Boucher, and Gallon. Okay, Gallon. Dieppe wins the draw. Fougère gets possession. Fougère chips that up and gets it out. Nope, doesn't get it out. And now they get it out of the zone. Gallon has it. He swings back into the zone, tries to wind up. Gallon chips that across to Boucher. Boucher to Fougère. Fougère back to Scholten. Scholten rolling puck, tries to chip that down, and here we go. Gallon comes in the zone. Gallon chips it in deep. 40 seconds left in the third period. Fougère keeps it in deep. Gallon has it behind the net. Gallon, Fougère falls. And Dieppe chips that out to center. Maya with the puck. Maya turns. Oh, and Dieppe chips that towards the net. Oh, off the side of the net. Sorry.
That one made me a little sweaty.
It did. Sorry. I got a tickle in my throat.
That's all good. It's all good. Our main co-host is just taking a second there. You'll be all right.
Yeah, it was coming. 11 seconds left. 11.4. And we've got McPherson taking the draw. Alain is out of the net. We've got McDonough coming on as a sixth player. And Maya chips that down. Towards the net. McPherson. Oh! Goes forward. Nice. 3.3 seconds left.
Perfect. Oh, they didn't walk away with a shutout. So
no.
We broke that.
And again, the score doesn't dictate how well Kent
exactly.
played.
Yeah. Overall, the points would have been a lot.
Overall, good game.
Yep,
they
very
played
good.
Three solid periods.
Very good game.
And who knows? Take a shot right off the draw, you might get it that high.
Yep.
Hey, McPherson taking the
keep
draw.
Going like that, Elliott's not going to have anything to do. You're going to have to get a job.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. And Maya right off the draw and hits a Dieppe player. Fell in front of the puck. Overall, that was a good game for Kent South.
All right, thank you. Thank you for watching at the Coquon Arena. And
see you next game.
Have a great day. Yep.
Great. Bye.